My name is Gustavo Palacios, and I encourage all parents and students to get involved in the STEM fields. Science, technology, engineering, and math. These are the careers of the future.
My name is Manuel Cox. I'm a nationally board certified teacher in science. I also am a lead teacher in the Engineering Academy and a master teacher in our Seckman Institute. I'm teaching at Miami-Dade the STEM Robotics program, and I encourage parents as young as your students possibly can, if they have any inkling, any drive, okay, that they want to put things together, tinker with things, encourage that, stimulate that. We need these children as our future engineers, as our future scientists, so that we can elaborate and improve the amount of students that not only enter those fields in high school, but it go through those fields in college. The foundation that they have, the stronger the foundation, the better it is that they pursue careers all the way through their college and professional levels. Thank you very much.
My name is Gustavo Palacios, and I'm teaching the students. Today specifically we're working on a particular robotics behavior which is called line following. Line following is a useful behavior for a robot because it allows the robot to navigate in any environment. Rather than having to program to the specific environment, you can program the robot to follow a line and then just put the line wherever you want the robot to go. The students are working with the LEGO Mindstorms platform, and they're working with LabVIEW programming language. So today we are teaching them how to use the motor blocks for outputs, the light sensor as an input to determine or to detect the light, and then to respond appropriately, turning left or right to follow the line. The great thing about the robotics platform and the kids, the experience they get here is that they actually get to design it, build it, program it, test it, and see it do what they want it to do. A lot of times things don't work the way they want it to, and so they have to go back and problem solve. They get to problem solve, they get to fix it, they get to fine tune it, and they get to see the outcome of their work. For anybody, that's a great thrill to be able to get the machine to do what they want it to do. And if they can compete with each other in doing that, it's an added excitement. The importance of the STEM ladder grant is it really gives students at an early age, middle school and high school, an opportunity or an exposure to real engineering. The beauty of the robotics platform is it gives us an opportunity to teach the students about mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, and computer science. So they're getting a taste of a lot of different engineering fields that they normally wouldn't get exposed to until much later. For students to choose and pursue STEM careers or STEM fields in college, they have to have a sense of what those careers and fields do. And this is an opportunity for them to get a taste of it at an early age. It's a lot of fun, and they get a positive experience with it. If the students get a taste of it and they like it and they enjoy it, hopefully this is something that's going to become part of their college plans, their career plans. Right now in the United States, there's still a tremendous demand for science, technology, engineering, and math programs, and there just aren't enough graduates who are pursuing those fields and sticking to them. So for students to get an early experience and continue with that experience into as they grow through middle school, through high school, and all the way into college, it sets them on a great career path. They're working in partners with most of them with students they've never met before. They have to communicate, they have to express their ideas, they have to accept other people's ideas, they have to try out different strategies, and deal with challenges, things that come up. Each time they do something, there's a unique experience and a unique challenge there for them to overcome.
Learn more about Miami-Dade College's clubs and organizations.
Hi everyone, welcome to Meet the Clubs. My name is Jessica Ruiz.
And Chavkubi is a cultural organization.
Student Government Association is an organization which promotes community service.
We're doing Camilla's House and beach cleanups.
Being part of SGA at the Hialeah campus, when the students come to our campus, most of them have come from another country.
Hello everyone, you are watching Meet the Clubs, and today we have the Face Club here.
I didn't have any friends, so when I met the Face Club, I had new friends.
Welcome to Meet the Clubs.
Meet the Clubs on MDC-TV.
My name's Stephen Blasco, and I am teaching Arduino over here, where we go over the basics of Arduino and how to code with LabVIEW, teaching resistors, transistors, capacitors, RGBs, all kinds of programming, and it's a good way for these students to get involved with basics of robotics. We're teaching about 20 students, and they're getting along well with the program. There's some that are very interested in what we're doing. Some are enjoying the LabVIEW, and it's very good for them. They like programming it and getting the results from the program right in front of them. They can make things work and run with the LabVIEW program. They're doing wiring of circuits, and they connect maybe an LED and control it with a potentiometer, and maybe adjust the speed of blinking or something like that. Maybe adjust the color of LEDs in RGB LED, which is red, green, and blue. It's very important for students like these to get exposed to robotics and electrical circuits at an early age, because it gets them interested in the STEM programs, and that's really where I think we need to go in this country, is to advance in our science and technology areas, and this is just one way you can do that at such an early age, and it's good for them.
Every year, Miami-Dade College selects distinguished professors who continue to demonstrate excellence in teaching, effective communications with students, and professional growth. Learn more about these incredible professors as Jazz Katambe asks them the questions you have in mind. The Honorees, all new episode with your host, Jazz Katambe.
A world of education and opportunity within reach. You're watching MDC-TV.
My name is Manuel Cox. The students today are involved in a robotics program at Miami-Dade College. In this particular section of the program, they're combining three different elements. They're actually combining a computer automated design software called SolidWorks with an intellectual spatial challenge called the SOMA Challenge. Now, initially with the SOMA Challenge, they were given 7 different shapes. The 7 different shapes were designed to fit together to form a single cube. Of course, the challenge is more than just one cube. There are exactly 56 variations of shapes that they can be asked to complete. This week, we're asking them to create these cubes in our 3-dimensional CAD program called SolidWorks, and combine them and assemble them virtually the same way they did physically. Students do not all learn the same way. Some students learn just by hearing everything. Some students learn just by seeing what they do. Some students learn actually by physically putting their hands on something and putting it together and see how it works. If we take both the seeing, the auditory, and the kinesthetic, where you're actually moving things, and combine them together, you reinforce lessons. So they remember some of what they hear, some of what they see, a lot of what they actually do, but the combination of it allows them to recall and remember a lot more of what has to be done, and make actually teaching easier for them, and allow each teacher to isolate and enhance the opportunity to teach just for that particular student and the best way that that student learns. This is a whole new generation. They need to use their creativity, their innovative ideas to create some things that we haven't thought about before. We want them to maintain that creativity, to exercise it, to sort of allow it to grow. In this particular instance here, we understand there are many ways they can take these cubes and combine them together. The software that we're using, the SolidWorks software, connects with our 3-dimensional printer. Now, three-dimensional printer, unlike our paper printer, does not print in just length and width, which is two-dimensional. It actually creates a height. It actually makes an object similar to whatever you design. The software that they're creating allows them to design whatever shape they want with accurate measurement, connect it to the 3D printer. Hence, the 3D printer creates in a plastic material the very same thing that they designed, which means now you're creating something out of where there was nothing, as long as you have the plastic that they're supposed to use in that three-dimensional printer. Three-dimensional printer, once again, is a tool that we did not nearly have in my generation growing up. That would have been unthought of, okay, almost creating matter out of nothing. But this generation now, at the middle school and high school level, you're already working with a 3D printer. Imagine when they get to the college and professional level, that'll be passé, and they'll be able to move over to the next level.
My name is Arturo Sande. I'm one of the instructors with the Florida Film Institute. And basically, we're going through the process of actually shooting the film that the students wrote. So basically, we're teaching them supervising, basically, the directing and the script supervising, camera work, lighting, sound, acting, all of that. This is teamwork, basically. So they know that they're a very important piece of what's going on the set. So, you know, we use their feedback, we ask them questions, we let them work, and we explain to them why is it that they're doing this at this particular moment. So we incorporate basically every position into what's going on the set in terms of shooting and creating the process of the production.
Hi, my name is Phil Coladetti. I'm a sound engineer. I'm here teaching the kids how to do sound for a film set. We are using a combination of a boom, microphone, lavalier microphones, which are wireless microphones just like this one, and Tascam mixing board, which mixes all those sounds, and we're recording onto a digital recorder and the camera at the same time as a backup. The way we work here is hands-on. We have a hands-on approach. So we show the kids how to do it first, and then they do it by themselves. So they learn by having a hands-on experience.
My name's Jacob. I learned how to work the 4-channel mixer today in our film. I learned how to use the mixer while filming, and also how to hook up separate mics to the actors in a position while you can hear them clearly. Audio is very important in the TV and film business because it's what makes a film amateur or professional. Sound is very important. It sets the atmosphere, sets the mood of the film. With bad sound, it would look amateur. With good sound, it would look professional.
My name's Jonathan Peretz, and today I'm the directing photographer for the movie Slafter. I'm working with the JVC-100, which is HD camera. It shoots very well. It's a great camera. And I'm glad that I can be here working with these fantastic crew members and to make a film just look spectacular. It's important to work with film equipment at a very young age because it will teach you the fundamentals of actual Hollywood filmmaking in the future. So if your passion is making films, learning at a young age will give you, an upper hand at, the big leagues.
Well, Miami-Dade College has a very good program in terms of film and production, and it's important for the students to be in this environment. Very successful directors and producers, actually, especially directors, actually started when they were kids doing home movies with their home cameras that their parents bought for them. And that's a training, actually, and it's important to start young. The younger you start, the more experience you have in framing and shooting and moving the camera and editing and going through the process of everything that happens production-wise in terms of creating the movies. And I think this place is a great environment for the students to get accustomed to that and see that they have, a career path that they can follow here at Miami-Dade.
I'll tell any young kids who want to join the program to most certainly join the program. It's a great learning experience.
The summer camp is a great opportunity for these kids to learn, but also it's a great recruitment for the college because after they learn all those professions, if they decide to continue studying, they know where to go. It'll be here at the North Campus.